It's safe to say Coach Tony of the Belmont volleyball team has at least two more number one fans in the stands this year. I sat down with his wife to get the scoop.
Braden is 1 minute older, but he's always been a little smaller. He's also been the one that has the hair, more hair, and a rounder face. Callan has a longer face, a little bit less hair, and has always been a little bit bigger. And so they each have their own traits. People will say Callan is a mini Tony. He has always looked like a mini Tony.
They are 17 months old. Um, they were born on April the 11th, 2012, a week after I was promoted into this position. So I became head coach and then say, I got to take a day off or take a few days off because, the boys came.
It was exciting for our family. Tony loves coaching. I love the girls, and so we've always considered coaching, whether he was assistant or head, that it's just part of our family. But it's so fun. It's so fun to be able to put on our Belmont gear and go and cheer on Dad.
Being the supportive fans that they are, Vicky and the boys have made it to all the home games so far.
It is entertaining, to say the least. If you aren't worried about what's happening on the court and you just turn around and look to the back, then you'll probably be surely entertained by the fact that there are two little ones playing, throwing stuff. It's definitely it's a comedy of errors for sure getting in there. If we're at home and we can possibly be at the game, we will be. But at the games, we'll take a couple of strollers in. We'll kind of set up a boundary in between a few chairs and then just pray for the best. I'll bring some toys, we'll bring snacks, we'll try to ration it out within the game set. And so the boys will play, they'll eat, they'll cheer, and all the above. And so it's really it's really fun, and we just kind of take it game by game.
Hey, for the most part, they'll sit and watch. Um, when they do find something that interests them, they do sit and watch. Now, will they sit and watch the whole 3 hours? Yeah, or 2.5 hours or hour? Yeah, no. But for the most of the time, they will watch because there's just a lot of stuff going on, and it's just very entertaining for them. They've sat and watched bull riding. They've sat and watched soccer. They've sat and watched, the only the sport they fell asleep in basketball. So I mean, I don't, I don't know what to say about that.
We were cheering for Belmont, and I hear Callan cheer, and he in his own version of saying Belmont, and so it kind of took me by surprise. But I heard that, I was like, really? Okay, all right. They love to sing, they love to dance, and they love to cheer. And so if they hear all that going on, chances are they'll stop in their tracks and they'll try to be a part.
With their enthusiasm for sports, I asked Coach Tony if he thought he had future athletes on his hands.
Well, Braden can already throw a ball across the living room. So, Callan, he's extremely strong, and so there's some athleticism in there. So, as far as what they decide to do, I'll support whatever they do. Um, I'm not going to push them one direction or another.
I decided to get up close and personal with the twins to ask their opinion.
When you grow up, are you going to be an athlete? Yeah. All right, you heard it here first. This is Grace Chapin reporting for Belmont All Access.